Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Nelly Keys. I appreciate you for tuning in as we embark on this next part of our City Skylines 2 journey. So, as you guys can tell, I'm really digging this game. Uh, I had a few setbacks where I had to scale things back a little bit because while the money seems like there's a lot of it, there's really not a lot of it like that. And so what I was in the negatives for quite a few episodes, and I had to try to build it back, which forced me to learn a lot about the financial part of things. For example, this economy tab is something that you'll see that I continue to switch back and forth from because this is one of the big parts. Even though you're building the city and everything is everything and all is well, you have to make sure that you are monitoring this here consistently throughout your building, because you'll go into the negatives really quickly. And I had it to where people were actually leaving and everything was trending downwards. It was not good. So I came in here and I had to, deep dive into what the different things were. I tried, so I'm always trying to optimize. Oh, it's daytime. Nice. So I always try to optimize what's going on here as far as my revenues. I'm always trying to increase things. As you can see, you got the taxes. So that's something that I put up as at first, and then now I am working on trying to get the taxes and stuff down. So, well, not get it down, but get it to where people are moving back in. And as you can see, the trend is happening where at one point I had no demand, believe it or not. And now I'm trending where I do have some demand and people are looking to move in and stuff. I'm still having a little bit of an issue as far as ambulance. So, my healthcare is not up to par yet. People are still waiting on an ambulance. I'm thinking that a lot of that probably has to do with traffic. So it is something that I'm, gonna have. That's gonna be the next big thing that I try to figure out is how do I mitigate that and everything. Um, Another big thing that I am actively trying to work on and figure out is, uh, of course, I pay down my loans and stuff, but not only the traffic, but to get the right coverage for there not to be so many spots where people are having an issue. I feel like I grew as far as my transportation too much because I have not optimized that as well as I should have. I need a lot more walking paths. I got a lot of pedestrians in my city and stuff. So I'm trying to cut down, and maybe have more walking paths, maybe have it where people can people can walk, not necessarily utilizing the sidewalks as much and stuff. And also getting them to use versus parking lots versus parking on the street. I don't really care for the parking on the street, but it's a work in progress. So, it's something that we're always going to be, you know, trying to figure out. Like right now, I'm having a huge influx of people on the Van Dyke. So yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, so a lot of the roads and streets and stuff that you see, uh, even though my city is named East Noonan, a lot of the stuff that you're gonna see, you're gonna be streets from Brooklyn because I'm from New York. So Van Dyke Expressway, the Church Avenue, uh, what's some other ones that I have here that I went in here and messed with? Let me see. That's not gonna show it to me now. I gotta do something with that. Let's spin this around a little bit. Flatbush. I actually went to school in Flatbush. I graduated from Erasmus Hall and it was on Flatbush. So Flatbush is top of my head. Bedford Street. I don't know about this Hawthorne. I'm not familiar with Hawthorne. I think that's the game put that in there, so that's why that's there. But I I gotta extend this out. So right now this is what, 5? This is 5 lanes. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and extend this out. This needs to be extended out. It's part of the issue that we're having with the gridlock here. So go to highway, 5 lanes, 1 way, toggle that to increase it. So why is it saying that we can't do that? Because that's in the way. All right, so we could do that. Could also do that. Could do that. Do that as well. Could do that. And I think we should be fine. It can't be extended from here, so yeah, that this is in the way, so we're not gonna be able to do anything with that. And that doesn't seem too bad, but this avenue right here is not, I don't want people parking on this. So I'm actually going to go ahead and change this, because I don't want people parking on that. Alright, they all trying to go where here? So we got a lot of pedestrians walking, people in the middle. Because they're taking the light rail. Well, not the light rail, the thing here. My next city, I'm probably going to design it a little bit different. I'm probably going to work on getting some things separated out. Because as it stands right now, I just feel like there's a... This is clustering just so bad. There's a bunch of wealthy people, I'll tell you that. Alright, there go the light rail. Yeah, this traffic is a nightmare in this game. I don't know why this traffic is like this, man. It's just... This just irks my nerves that this is this way, man. I gotta figure out a way to get these vehicles off the street. There's too many cars. Got a lot of yellow taxis too. Let's see here. Maybe I should have done a regular road.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Where are these people walking from? Like, where was he walking that he walking down here? He homeless. What is it overlapping with?
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly English correspondence from a listener. My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
making a little progress, y'all. We're making a little progress. No, no, no. Don't want to move that from near the street. Doggone it. That's as far as I could take it. Make sure everything is connected. Do they not use this rail yard or what? Why is this hair like this? It's connected there. Why they not using the rail yard? I need to take off a little bit. Gotta figure out why they got this hair like this. Hopefully they start utilizing this rail yard, because if not, I'm gonna get rid of it. Where's 21 Elizabeth Street? Okay. Look like I only got one smart cookie that knew that driving far enough to be able to get in there.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. Has anyone seen my keys? My keys! What? We're on the air? Sorry about that. It's, nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement. Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Why are people still parking on the street? So we learned a lot this playthrough, y'all. I finally figured out how to use the districts um, to get certain things done. Make sure that the medical and stuff is not too stretched thin. I am gonna up the thing. I don't want people parking in the street at all. So I went ahead and I upped that. The problem is that I still got a lot of wealthy people around here, so they just might go ahead and park in the street, but there's plenty of parking available, so I need them to park in the parking lots and stuff. I don't want them parking in the street, so that's something that I'm going to have to continue trying to develop. Probably need a little bit of entertainment over here for these guys, some parks or something. I go to it again. Too big to fit there. There it is. Yeah, these guys need some entertainment over here. They definitely do. A little campsite up here for them. And so one of the things that we did, I don't know if you guys have been following, but if you haven't, I'll kind of give you a quick kind of grasp before we get out of here. One thing that I realized is that it's very important. It's very important for what I probably need to do is lower the parking. No, the parking. Yeah, lower the parking down to $5 for this, so we could get people going in there. one of the things I figured out, you guys, is that not only is the districts important, but also the medical and stuff. As you can see, when we first started this one, we had a lot more of these way people was waiting on ambulances and stuff like that. We don't have that many. We do have a garbage piling up, and we got a fire going on the island over here. Probably just go ahead and name this Staten Island. It's not as big as Staten Island, but it'll work for now until we get a bigger thing going on over here. And we want to do the same thing over here. We want to stop heavy traffic from going over there. We want the people recycling. We want speed bumps. They can't park on the street over here anyway because of the type of road, but yeah, we definitely want certain things going on over here too. So yeah, we learned the thing with the districts, and that's very important in developing the city. Look like we got some more parkers in here, so yeah, so it's starting to catch up. It's starting to catch up to where they parking in here. I need them off the streets, either in a parking lot or in a thing. We got our walking paths, so that they're not building houses off of the main drag, which is what I really wanted to make sure was not happening. They're walking, which is good. That's gonna fight obesity, and hopefully increase the healthcare in the city. And then also I got a heavy traffic parking ban. Heavy traffic parking ban. What is that? A heavy traffic ban, which is vital, because when you got big trucks going through the residential, not only is it increases the smog, but it also increases the noise, and the people don't like the noise. So we figured out a lot of things. The city gonna just keep getting better. I do need to figure out the transportation piece. I would like to have like bus only lanes going around the entire perimeter that people can quickly get to the industry area, because a lot of the industry and jobs are over here. So I will figure that out. I'll probably do roads up underneath, but it's still a work in progress. So y'all make sure y'all, you know, drop y'all tips and tricks and stuff in the chat and whatnot. But either way, we're gonna get out of here for now. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Nelly Keys out. Y'all take care.